Hi, this is Carmen with the Well Chronicle Life and Cherished Legacies. And this month we've been talking about organizing our lives, organizing, spring cleaning, decluttering, all those things. And one thing I get a lot of questions about is how I organize my to-do list, my calendar, and all those things. So I want to take a deep dive today into that and show you what I do. So first, my foundational piece is actually Artful Agenda, which I'll do another video on, but it's a digital program, very reasonable, but it has cute colors and stickers and all those things that I love. But if I have a to-do list that's like long-term that I know I don't want to forget, or a appointment, it goes in there. So I always know it's going to be at my phone to look up, and so that is my foundational piece, okay? But I'm still a paper girl. I still believe in handwriting things out that you remember more. I still believe that handwriting things out will help you reach your goals. So I like to use paper, and I supplement my Artful Agenda with paper, and I'm going to show those items today of what I use. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you is free, and this is what I use overall. This comes out once a year, and then probably once a quarter, and it's free. It's from Calendarpedia. And it gives me my whole year in one sheet of paper, which I love. Sometimes I don't love it and I'm overwhelmed, but generally I love it. I love the colors in it. And this just has the big events and weekends and trips on it, right? So I can look at 1 year and see, oh, wow. Okay. So this is that. And that is the first thing I use, but it's not like something I pull out all the time. So on Sundays, I plan for the week, and this is the calendar. This is a planner from Forever. They're actually on sale now to the end of the month. I just want to make sure these are the weekly pages, because there's different in the planners. They're different insides. These are weekly. This is what I use. I'm going to show you that front. You can design the front. You can see this is photos of my family, my dog, etc. You can put whatever you want on the front. You can also put things on the back. And then this is the inside. And so on Sunday, I've kind of started, I put this, I will put my goals for the week. And I love this. So every week, I'm thinking about what are my top things I want to finish for the week, right? So then I'll fill that out. It takes time. Yes, do we have time? But I'm telling you, your week will go better. You'll reach your goals and all those things to do this. I love this one because it has a habit tracker. And the reason I love this habit tracker, you can list whatever you want. I started putting in mine I want 10K steps every day. And you can set a goal of how many times a week, because some habits we might not want to do every week, but if you can add that here. I love that. And so you can just fill this in. And honestly, I usually fill this in at the end of the week as I'm doing my calendar for the next week to see how I've done, right, on my habits. I usually don't do this every day to put it in there, but I can remember. I love this part. I'm grateful for. You can write that in. So when I'm doing my week, I look at my Artful Agenda and I start filling out what are things that are appointments. And I put those in here with the time and what it is. Or a big, like I'm gone this whole coming weekend, right? And so then I come back and I'll write things like, are there important things to do? So gives me, when I'm done, will give me an overview of what my goals are for the week and how my week's going to look. And so I do this sometimes Sunday. On my to-do list is usually a lot longer than this. So this to-do list, I'm going to look on my Artful Agenda. I'm going to look at the previous week of what I didn't complete, and I'm going to put what I want to do for this week for my to-do list. I love it. It has little check marks. Everybody loves to check this off. So just to recap, what I'm doing is I usually go back and I recap my week before. How did I do on my goals? How did I do on my habits? And then I look forward to the week, okay? So this is kind of setting up my week. So every morning I will have this in another notebook that I will show you in a minute, because every morning, so I do this might take me, it doesn't take that long, maybe 30 minutes on Sunday. And then I take probably 15 minutes every morning to set up my day. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. I'm going to show you first this other alternative of a weekly planner. This is the one I don't use. You can see this is month-week pages. There's some things I like about this one. First, you can see again, this one I put some of my favorite travel on. This one has where you can have an overview of your month. I don't feel like I need this because I do use calendar, Artful Agenda. So I don't use, that's one reason I don't use this one. But there's some, I do like, this one has, instead of the goals, it has top 3. So the top 3 things you want to do for the week. And then it has each day and then a to-do list right there, right? So here, if I was using this one, I would put my, I would come in here and write the time, and then I would have a to-do list for each day, okay? So, again, this is nice, depending on how much stuff you do, how busy you are, how long your to-do list is. For me, my life gets a little bit busy, so I actually, this probably, you could use 1 instead of 2, but I actually combine and use 2. So I'm going to show you what I'm using. So here's the planner. This is daily pages. Okay, and so this is today, Thursday. So again, it has a place for what you're grateful for. I think that's very important to think about. And this has a time. These are daily pages. And so I go each morning, I look at this calendar and I kind of transfer over what I'm doing. And this one becomes a lot more detailed about what I'm going to do that day, right? And so my priorities for the day go here. You could put your meals. I don't do this, but this would be really good if I did, because I'm trying to track my meals. And there's little notes. I do use this a lot where I start thinking of ideas. I think about projects to do things, whatever that is goes there. And then I kind of plan out my day, right, on this calendar. So this one's daily pages, but I want to show you another one that I might switch to. This is journal pages. And this is under the previous ones I talked about are under planners. This is actually under a notebook. And these are journal pages. And I really think I'm going to switch over after I finish my other one to this one. I love it. Because you can pick 2 top priorities for the day, which I love. It has a very long to-do list, which I like. And a lot of times my to-do list is like things I think of during the day I write on here. And then I might have to transfer. It might not get done today. Don't forget, I love this because I think of things all the time. I'm grateful is here at the bottom. And then right here is where I would just put my timed. This is a block. This does not have the time calendar. So I would write in order the timed appointments I have for that day in this block. And the other reason I love this one so much is that it has an entire line blank pages. So sometimes I'm just planning, I'm brainstorming, I'm doing all these things, and I love having all this space. I'm going to quickly show you one like this one. Look how crazy this one is. So like I kind of broke it up into different areas that I wanted to concentrate on. Here I had my different appointments of when I'm going to do things, my top priorities and all those things. So I really think this is probably the one I'm going to switch over. And I'll have both of these. So I'll have my weekly that I fill out on Sundays with my plan for the week, my priorities and all those things. And then my today plans, which I'll look at. You take about 15 minutes in the morning to plan and strategize my day. The last thing I just want to show you is this is just a line notebook. So it's just, you're lined. They also have graph, and there's another one on there, but this is the one I probably use the most. Again, another idea if you don't use your own photos. I love using quotes and things for the front. So this one has a really good quote. I'm not sure what. This is my word for the year. And another quote. that I really liked. So it's endless what you can put on them. I like that too. I love the size. They're not too big, not too small. So I love that. So that's it for you for today. If you have any questions about any of this, let me know, and I hope you get organized. And I'll see you next time. Bye.